Hi everybody, Ali Akbarian, your resident road safety expert, back again for another Q&A. Thank you very much for sending in your questions. We love those questions. Keep them coming in. And as I always say, love my little subscribe pillow. Hit the button that's down there that looks a bit like this. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We'd love your support around that. And we'll keep bringing you wonderful content and wonderful information like the one today. So today's question comes around anchorage straps for wheelchairs or wheelchair tie-down points. So we had an OT send us through a question asking around, basically the question was, is there a standard working load for these wheelchair tie-down points? Is there like a list of them? Do they have different ranges? Do they have different loads, capacities? And can you give me a list of them? And basically the answer is there is no list as such. However, all the information that you need is on the actual wheelchair restraints or in the paperwork that comes with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to find that information and basically where it would be and how we can identify what's the right information. So over here, if you come, we have a wheelchair tied down with the unwind restraint system, and there is 4 tie down points. And basically, with the unwind system, the labels, they're all labeled, and most of them actually are labeled. In fact, they all should be labeled, so if there's something not labeled, you shouldn't be using it. But basically, it will have a label on there, and what I'll do is I'll just get it off, like so, and get it out. And if you come closely, what you'll see is this says, for wheelchairs up to 120 kilograms. So for wheelchairs up to 120 kilograms. So what does that mean? What that means is we can have a wheelchair of up to 120 kilograms connected by 4 of these. So effectively, this only has a rating of around about 30 kilos. So it's not 120 kilograms each. So it's not that. What it is 120 kilograms when it's used in the entire combination of the system. So these restraints are a 4-point system. All of the restraints are a 4-point system. So that means you can have up to a 120 kilogram wheelchair connected there. Now what you can also have, basically what you can also get is different weight ratings. So they come in 80 kilos or 160 kilos, 200 kilos. There's various different combinations or various different restraint models depending on the wheelchair that you've got. And to clarify this is 120 kilos of wheelchair weight, not the occupant. So the occupant that sits on top of it is not held in by the wheelchair restraints. They are held in by the seat belt. So if let's say you've got a combination of a person that's 100 kilos on top of a 100 kilo wheelchair, that's absolutely fine to use in this setup because we've got 120 kilos capacity in our wheelchair restraints. And then the seatbelt is also able to carry up to whatever that is, which is standard basically occupants. Normally it's up to 160 kilos. So basically in combination, you can have with the 4 straps, you can have in this particular setup 120, but in general you have to check the labels or they will come with an owner's manual and the owner's manual will have written there what the specifications are, which is the weight rating. And always the weight rating is in combination. So it's the combined number of restraints. So let's say there's 4 of these restraints, which there's always 4, and it's got a weight rating. It's the combination of the 4 that makes that total weight rating. So hopefully that makes sense. And thank you very much for sending in your question. And we love those questions. Keep those questions coming in. And I love to show off my subscribe pillow as well. So hit the button that looks a bit like this pillow down there and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We'd love that. And see you next time.